Today I am discuss about most important question for B.Ed exam. If you do B.Ed anywhere like Bihar, UP, Haryana, MP and any another state, then it is most important exam point of view. So you can prepare it without wasting of time. Question number 84. Focus on Tannen's gender Deborah difference theory in detail. Okay. Answer. Deborah Tannen's difference theory. In sociolinguistics, difference theory is a theory in the area of language and gender which examines the effect that gender has on language use. Difference theory was propagated by American sociolinguist Deborah Tannen. She became well known in the United States after her book You Just Do Not Understand Women and Men in Conversation, which was published in 1990. It is often cited in the discussion of the theory and is considered to be the main reason for its popularization. Difference theory is often compared to the earlier theories of defect and dominance theory, and like these theories has been subject to a number of criticism. Difference theories has roots in the study of John Gumperz, who examined the difference in cross-cultural communication, while difference theory deal with cross-gender communication. The male and female genders are often presented as being two separate cultures. In her development on the difference theory, Deborah Tannen in particular drew on the work of Daniel Maldge and Ruth Borker and their 1982 paper A Cultural Approach to Male-Female Miscommunication, which itself drew on the work of Gumperz. Okay. Next point. Another psychologist, Mary Talbot makes reference to the term gender-specific culture in her critiques of the difference theory. This idea of genders being culturally separated is embodied by the 1992 publication Men Are from Mars. Men are from Mars. Women are from Venus. Okay. Next point. Difference theory is often compared with dominance theory and defect theory, and together with the more contemporary dynamic theory, they make up four of the theories most widely referred to and compared in the study of language and gender. Next point. Difference theory as postulated by Tannen is generally summarized into 6 categories, each of which pairs a contrasting use of language by males and females. Next point. Status versus support. In her work, Tannen expresses two opposite poles between men and women. She expresses that for men, the world is a competitive place in which conversation and speech are used to build status, whereas for women, the world is a network of connections and that they use language to seek and offer support. In demonstrating this, Tannen uses the example of husband and wife who at one point had jobs in different cities. She remarks that when people commented on this, she interpreted it as being offers of sympathy or support. Her husband, on the other hand, took such comments as being criticism and attempts to put him down. Tannen remarks that this displays the different approaches that women and men take in terms of status and support. Second point, advice versus understanding. Women seek comfort and sympathy for their problems, whilst men will seek a solution to the problem. Okay? Third point is information versus feeling. Tannen expresses that men's conversation is message oriented, based upon communicating information. For women, conversation is much more important for building relationship and strengthening social link. Okay. Fourth point is orders versus proposals. Men will use direct imperatives: close the door, switch on the light. When speaking to others, women encourage the use of super polite forms. However, let's, would you mind if, what, etc. Fifth point is conflict versus compromise. Tannen asserts that most women avoid conflict in language at all costs and instead attempt to resolve disagreements without any direct confrontation to maintain positive connection and rapport. Men, on the other hand, are more likely to use confrontation as a way of resolving differences and thereby negotiating status. Tannen supports this view by making reference to the work of Walter J. Ong, whose 1981 publication Fighting for Life asserted that expressed advertitiveness is more an element of male culture than female culture. Tannen stresses that both forms of communication are valid way of creating involvement and forming bonds. Sixth point is independency versus intimacy. Difference theory asserts that in general men favor independency while women are more likely to seek intimacy. Tannen demonstrates this with the example of a husband making a decision without consulting his wife. She theorizes that he does so because he does not want to feel loss of independency that would come from saying, "Let me consult this with my wife first." Women, on the other hand, like to demonstrate that they have to consult with their partners, as this is seen to be proof of the intimacy of the relationship. Okay? Next, Tannen asserts that women seeing the world as a network of connections and relationship view intimacy as key to achieving consensus and avoiding the appearance of superiority, whereas men who are more likely to view the world in terms of status see independency as being key to stabilizing their status. Tanin also clarifies that while both men and women seek independency and intimacy, men are more likely to be focused on the former, while women are more likely to focus on their later. Last point is criticism. General criticisms are that Tannen's observations are largely anecdotal and cannot be said for all conjugal conversation, let alone mixed gender interactions as a whole. Okay, so thank you, friend. Hope you will learn something new. Thank you for watching this video. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.